Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Dungeons. I hope everyone is doing great today. I know that I am as always. So we're picking up right where we last left off. We are coming right off of a good ancient hunt, which is awesome. We do have a lot of stuff backlogged in our inventory that we could go through. We have a lot of things that are currently in the blacksmith to be upgraded. So we're going to spend a little bit of time going through some main story on apocalypse mode to hopefully level a lot of that stuff up. And obviously we're probably going to have to get rid of a couple of things in here. Actually, no, we got 3, 6, 9, 12. We got 12 spaces open in there. We should be fine for the time being, but we're still rocking our newest build, which I have really been enjoying. Nothing new in any of the shops though. The one thing I did not check out though was our piglin merchant. I think we actually did check him out at the end of the last episode if I'm not mistaken here. Yeah, and he didn't really have anything for us. So the plan for today, like I said, is we are going to continue on some of the main missions on apocalypse mode. So let's see what we have next. We have creepy crypt that we could go through. I mean, let's see what's up next. We have Ark Haven, which would be a very, very quick one to go through. There is an unknown armor there. Or we could go through the Soggy Swamp. The Soggy Swamp doesn't have anything for us new to really find, but there is always the possibility of something cool popping up. So I think that's what we're going to do, is we're going to go with the Soggy Swamp, and then if we have time for Ark Haven, we're going to do that one as well. So let's head into the Soggy Swamp, get some of these W's under our belt so we can actually upgrade the stuff in our blacksmith currently and get better builds going. If we could also find some more legendaries, that would be so awesome. We'll see what we have time for today, though. We're going to skip through the main story again. If you guys are curious on anything with that, we've played through a lot of this stuff before. There are plenty of episodes here on the channel that you can find that find all of that hanging out. So, and because we have our crossbow, our harp crossbow in the shop currently, we are rocking a lightning one. And it does have chains on it. We're trying something new. Or what does it have? Gravity, I believe? Yeah, it has gravity on it, which is something new for us. We really haven't tried gravity on a bow like this before, but hopefully it's good. We do have 4 chests to find and 2 secrets to find as well. We're going to get our iron golem up and going in here. And we are focused on a poison fire build currently, which is really cool. I've been enjoying it a lot. But I would love to get some additional things to kind of bump up the overall strength that we have. I think thus far we've been doing really good, but there's definitely a lot more that we could get other than what we currently have now. I believe we have infinity on this. No, we don't even have infinity on our crossbow, our lightning harp crossbow. We don't have infinity on, which is a little bit of a bummer. We're gonna have to keep that in mind as we go through here, that we obviously don't want to use up all of our arrows as we go. There's one thing I kind of try to make sure I keep on our bows as we move through and we progress. The one enchantment that really makes the most sense to have is infinity. I mean, it just makes things so much easier. We're gonna get our fire arrows going here. We're doing really good work. I'm actually relatively surprised at how easily we're getting through a lot of this. And we did level up. There it is, an enchantment point for us right there, which is awesome. We're going to get that thrown down there. I know that there's a spider back here, so we're going to come take him out. And just make sure real quick that we didn't miss anything. Little baby zombies coming in, but nothing too crazy for us to take on. I didn't even notice what level we're fighting at this mission at. I wonder if I can look at it real quick. I don't know if I can go into... Can I go into... I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think it actually will tell us, which is a little bit of a bummer. If I go into here, no, it doesn't really tell us anything. But I do wish we had infinity. That's the one thing I do miss. We're just going to run through our arrows so quickly unless we have a good way of picking them up. All right, we do have a new objective. We do need to destroy the potion barrels. I don't know why I felt the need to say it in that voice, but I did. All right, we do have our bees that we really should get down to help us out here. But we're doing really good work with our poison and our fire. We just want to make sure that we keep rolling as much as we can. because that is another form of fire that we can lay down. That obviously do some good damage to these guys, so. Alright, we'll get this guy taken out. Alright, fire arrows. We just go right into the heat of battle, right into the action, and just take as much damage as we possibly can. But hey, I mean, we're doing good work. We are doing good work, I would say. We're taking all of these guys out. There's a lot of guys. Don't forget, guys, we are playing on Apocalypse mode, so there is a lot for us to be taking on here. Oh, wow, that is a first for me. You guys can't see it on screen, but my battery levels in my wireless mouse are low. It has been quite some time since I even changed batteries on this, so I'm actually surprised. It caught me off guard there. I thought it was something else. I thought it was a different notification. We did pick up some evocation robes there. And we got that. We got that one, which is awesome. Let's take a look at the map. We got one left to go. And we did pick these up. I mean, we need to get rid of some stuff that we have on us currently. There's a lot of things I would like to use for offering up to the Ancient Hunt. There's also a lot of things we really just don't need on us. So let's get rid of some of that stuff. That's down there. Is there anything this way? Is there a chest? There is a chest. Good thing. You always got to check. Always got to check for them chests. And then we're going to head down here. We're going to get this last cauldron taken out. Easy peasy. There's a guy over here. Getting him taken out. There's another one back here, too. I was actually surprised. I did not see that guy. But we can keep moving on forward here. I'm actually relatively surprised at how well we've been doing with our arrows, actually. I thought we would run out a lot sooner, but so far, so good. And the gravity is actually really cool on this. Since it does pull them close together, it definitely helps us when we are putting on multiple attacks. All right, we do have... Oh, my gosh. Okay, I need to move. I need to move. I'm not prepared for this. That was something I was not prepared for. Skeleton horseman out of nowhere. I was not ready for that. Alright, got him taken out. Just in a very narrow corridor. I was not prepared for that at all. We've run into those guys before, though. They're not too terrible to take on. Again, when you get stuck in a very tiny corridor like we were just there, it does get a little bit sketchy. So, all right, nothing much down this way. I guess we just keep on going down our normal path here. All right, guys, we are progressing just fine here. And I did take out an Enderman here, and we got a Venom Glaive, which is a unique legendary item, which is pretty nice. I don't know if we have a older one just chilling out. We might have already sacrificed it to the Ancient Hunt here. It does look like we probably already have. But that's a good add there. We could definitely use that for our Ancient Hunt run. As you can see, we've progressed actually quite some ways here on the normal path. And I think we're coming up on the exit here, if I'm not mistaken. But there's a chance that we could find some chests this way. So obviously we're going to take the alternative route to the exit. And see what we can find. Yep, we do have a chest over here. We actually have a pot as well, which is awesome. Nice chest with some more evocation robes in them. What is this? A multi-roll and a soul focus, which is pretty nice. This is multi-roll. We'll get rid of that one. We'll hold on to the other one for the time being. Just try to make quick decisions on things that would make the most sense to add in for the Ancient Hunts when we get back to them. All right, back outside, out of that dungeon. Get all those guys taken out here. So we have found 2 of our 4 chests. There's a couple more for us to eventually locate. But we're gonna keep on moving forward here. We got a lot of oh my gosh, so many witches over there. Not even funny how many witches were just chilling right there. Wow, okay, there's so many. Look at all these guys. I am extremely surprised at how many witches and things there are. Wow, we're in a tight spot. We're in a tight spot. We gotta back up here. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Oh, the concentration is at an all-time high. Okay. Oh, we made it through. We made it through. Get that guy out there. Get that guy out there to help us out a little bit here. I don't know if there's anything else, but holy smokes, guys. That was pretty intense. We had quite a bit of, quite a few enemies there to take on. But hey, we got through it, so we are good to go. We're just trying to get some of our health back up here. I was extremely surprised. I guess they all came from over here. They probably all just triggered and came from here. I'm guessing it was probably supposed to be a little bit more spread out than what it was. The quicker we can get the witches taken out, the better, honestly, because they just do so much damage. We did get a drop over here, some arrows up there, and some mystery armor. Wow, we actually got a few things from that. We'll take it. We'll probably end up getting rid of it, more than likely. And get these guys taken out. Not too shabby. Alright. This is actually not too bad. And there's the gravity coming into play there. Oh, yeah, we do have a chest over here. Don't want to miss that. It's just chilling in the corner with a double TNT. You don't see that often. It is going to be a loss, though, on that. I don't think we took anything out with that TNT, which is a little bit of a bummer. Let's get some busy bees down here. We do have our fire arrows once again to kick back in, and onwards we go. Ooh, we did pick up some daggers and got all of those guys taken out. How are we doing? We are doing actually surprisingly well for where we are currently at. We do have some supplies here. We'll grab a little bit of bread and arrows, and we're going to keep on going down the main path here. All right, guys, I think we did find a nice little secret area here for us to explore. Oh, yep. Definitely a secret area for us to explore here. Let's get that put down here. And get these guys taken out. We did end up dying, I will say. I came into this area and there were enchanted creepers in a very small hallway, and we couldn't make it out. So a little bit unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. And we got that taken out, and that is now opened. Cool. So now that is good to go. Is there anything else additional we need to do? I think that just opened the way forward, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, so we can come up this way. This is where you would find a secret location here. But for us, obviously, we have already found that. That is going to be one of the two secrets that you can find. I believe the other one might be the ancient ruin that you can find. And that's going to plop us out right back up here. Well, we've already gone through a lot of this area. There was a lot of mobs through here. Spent a lot of time killing zombies through there, which was just fine. So anyways, let's keep on moving forward. All right, guys, we've come up on the final boss here. All we got to do is smash the cauldron is what it says. So this is a little bit tricky of a fight. We've gone through it many times before, but really your best bet is to get some ranged attacks in here. Maybe get some poison on him too. All right, we did some decent damage there. Oh, we got blue or purple slimes here. Can't say that I've seen purple slimes like that. But these guys are from the cauldron itself. We are just going to want to keep moving here as much as we possibly can. And if we can get some bees down close to him, that's going to be useful as well. Wow, okay, we are close to death here. This is actually a relatively tough fight. Alright guys, we are almost there. This really has been one of the tougher fights that I've gone through. Not going to lie. The bees have been extremely useful, and so has our iron golem friend here. But yeah, this has been really one of the more tougher fights that we've gone through. Holy smokes, guys. That was pretty intense there. We did pick up a fishing rod and a double axe there. Unfortunately, nothing too crazy. The fishing rod is kind of cool. Because it pulls mobs in, but that's about it. The double axe is meh. Really nothing too amazing from this haul overall. But we did manage to get through it just fine. Just took some time to get through. Now, if you guys are wondering, this is where you can find the ancient ruin here on the map. If we come through the door, it doesn't offer anything to us. It just says that we completed it, but we've already gotten all of them. So there's really nothing more for us to do there. There's no additional chests. There's no additional anything that you really can get from that, which is a little bit of a bummer. I was kind of hoping that what they would do is once you have collected it, and if you go back again, maybe you'll have a chance of getting a chest or some kind of loot in general. But no, it's just an empty area for you to then go in and explore. But that's going to be a W under the belt, boys, for this Soggy Swamp mission on Apocalypse mode here. Let's see what we ultimately get from the end chest here. We did get a lightning rod, which it's decent. It's nothing really all that crazy. I guess we could technically hold on to it if we wanted to for the time being until we get into another ancient hunt. Let's see what we got going on here with our merchants. Is there anything cool? We do have exploding crossbow, which is kind of cool. But it doesn't really cater towards what we're going towards. And I don't think any of this other armor really cater towards it either with what we're trying to get. Let's do a restock. It's only 90 to do a restock on that. And still nothing too crazy. Boosting defense. We do have a whip with a longer melee damage, which is kind of cool. But again, nothing too fancy. Let's check out the luxury merchant. Is there anything that's popping up over here that would really catch our eye? Not entirely. And our blacksmith is slowly but surely working its way through some of those things there. All right, so it does seem like we have time to go on to Ark Haven, which we could go through. This should be relatively quick. It is a relatively quick mission to go through. We're going to do a double on this bad boy and just get it wrapped up real quick. Since we're only 17 minutes into today's video, I do have some coffee here that I've been sipping on. All right, and right off the bat, I already got hit by 2 creepers because I wasn't paying attention. I got distracted for a second. And we got hit by 2 different creepers and took a decent amount of damage, but we did have our potion, so it's fine. Yikes, the creepers really do the most damage, not gonna lie. I don't know why I put that down. All right, we only have 1 chest to find and only 2 secrets. That doesn't really sound that amazing. Wow, okay, we got some enchanted zombies with fire trail right off the bat. Apocalypse mode is obviously going to be a lot harder. That's the whole idea of it, is that you progress further, you bump up the difficulty level, and you take on harder and harder mobs with more enchantments, but ultimately with the goal of getting better loot. All right, do we have anything else over in this direction? I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to spend too much time then going on the outskirts of the map. You can go on the outskirts to find certain things, but I don't think it really makes too much sense for us, considering there really isn't much for us to find. All right. We're doing pretty good, though. We're making good time, getting through this relatively easily. Just as long as I keep paying attention and don't get distracted like how I did before, we should be perfectly fine to get through this. Now, this is the way we can go down over here to find another chest. I guess I could take the time to look. Considering we are relatively quick right now, we can come this way and take a peek and see if we find any chests or anything of the sorts. Lots of pots, which I guess the pots are worth it. It'd been kind of cool if they did have a counter for the amount of pots that you could find on the map. That would be pretty useful, considering we would like to get them as much as we can to kind of bump up our emerald backlog, because we are a little bit low right now. We are a little bit low on the emeralds. We have less than 10,000, which, I mean, to some it may not, that may seem like a lot, but for us we were sitting pretty high before, and we did buy some stuff, and that's why it's ultimately gone down. We also did do some upgrades in the shop, in the blacksmith. Keep that in mind. That does take emeralds to do those upgrades. It's sometimes easy to forget because you don't really think about it, but you are utilizing emeralds to do those upgrades. So just be cautious when you are wanting to go through and put enchantments on things. If you don't have the funds for it and you really rely on a specific weapon to get you through, just plan it out. See how much it's going to cost to upgrade and then kind of go from there. Also, as per usual, always make sure that you have some kind of backup to get you through being able to actually level up your main item in the blacksmith. That is the one thing that I try to keep in mind as much as I can, but I do run into problems with it just because we have such good items that I hate having to not have them for a period of time. I hate not having our harp crossbow. It is one of the best items that we have. And I honestly, I'll have to look back. I don't even remember where we got it from. I believe there are certain places that we could go in the maps themselves to find it, like certain locations to actually find the possibility of getting a harp crossbow. And I definitely would love to try to get a new one. Now, again, I do want infinity on it, which will be making it a little bit tougher to do because it's obviously not guaranteed that we would find infinity on there. Alright, getting some of these guys taken out, not too bad. It has been a little bit of time since they put out the most recent DLC for this, the Flames of the Nether DLC. So I'm waiting to hear what they announce next, because it's got to be coming down the pipeline relatively soon. At least their roadmap forward, I would assume, is coming quick here to tell us, hey, this is what's coming next. Even if it is still like a month or so out, I'm kind of anticipating it. So, all right, we're moving on to exploring the cave. This should actually be relatively quick. There is a secret that you can find right off the bat here, and I'll show you guys how to do that in just a second. We did pick up some sickles. So what you want to do is you are going to want to come up here. You're going to want to roll across over here. You're going to want to kind of line yourself up. This is where it gets a little tricky. And then you're going to want to roll across over to that location there. Again, it can be a little bit tricky to get that down, but with some practice, you'll eventually be able to do it relatively quick. Took us 2 times there, but hey, that's not bad. I've spent many a times before trying to get that. Get these guys taken out. We actually have a lot of pots here. I'm very, very surprised at the amount of pots. Not many chests, but hey, lots and lots of pots. So, all right, let's back it up a little bit here and get these guys taken out. These guys have protection on them, which is not like the most cool thing to have to deal with right now. I guess we could try to get in close a little bit here, since we did have a health potion. But I do have our bees going. And I do have our iron golem friend here helping us. There we go. We did pick up a longbow, and we got them all taken out. Now, there should be, if I'm not mistaken, one more secret. Yes, there is, which we can easily get. It is right there. As you see, you get close, and it pops up. Now, in order to get this one, you have to come up here to this ledge, and then you just roll across like so. We did get some champion's armor from that. Again, nothing too crazy, nothing I'm really keeping an eye out for right there. So we're gonna get our bee's nest set down there for the last ambush. It's kind of scary that I know how everything with these maps works, because I've played a lot of them so many times before. But there we go, we got through the end of this, and we can now sail away. All we gotta do is hop on the boat, and that is a victory right there. Mission ending, and we'll see what we get here. I'm excited. I don't know if there's going to be anything good that we'll get out of this from the end chest, but you never know. I don't know what the odds of actually getting a legendary are. It'd be kind of cool to know that. And there we go. We did get a wind horn. Again, nothing too crazy, I would say. I'm going to get rid of some of this stuff that we just really don't need. Very, very basic things. Even that champion's armor we really don't need. Okay, so we did get our, is it dark armor back? Yep, and that is upgraded. Now we're just waiting on our last 2 bows to get upgraded. We'll take a look in the merchants here and see if there's anything that is catching our eye. Nothing too crazy. This one does leave a poison trail, though, for the twisting of vine bow. That's kind of cool, because we are built out with poison in mind. That's kind of cool. I'm kind of tempted to try that out, but do we have one of those? I feel like we might have one hanging out somewhere. That is the twin bow. Do we not have a vine bow? I guess we don't have a vine bow. I'm actually kind of surprised. Let's grab it. I'm kind of just curious, more so than anything. And then we'll do a restock here as well and see what stuff pops up. Wow, lots of armor this time around, but nothing that's catching my mind. Satchel of Elements. Hits nearby mobs with an elemental status, struck by lightning, frozen, or set ablaze. If it offered more possibilities into like poison and things like that, I'd be a little bit more interested. Oh, there's a twisting vine bow in here as well. which would have been kind of cool to pick up. We also have a love medallion, which is boosted damage, and then dual crossbows, double projectiles, but this is pretty cool. So it has exploding, probably, piercing, and then something else on the end of there, but I kind of am digging this one, because it has a multi-shot, and then it also has, I think, artifact charge. Whenever you use an artifact, your next few attacks become charged. That's interesting. Or tempo theft, The shock web connects the last few charged arrows fired, which deal lightning damage. That's not that too great. What was this one again? Exploding, piercing, and then probably that. I kind of do like being able to have a multi-shot on here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to actually take this guy off of here. The lightning harp crossbow. It's nice, don't get me wrong, but do we upgrade it or do we just get rid of it? Upgrade or get rid of? Okay, and we have the slot here for it, so let's upgrade it. Can I take it off the inventory? That I did. So where she be? All the way at the bottom. There she be. I guess we'll upgrade it just to get the stuff off of it. And there we go. And then I do want to try this one out. So we have multi-shot. We're going to do that. And then this one does look interesting. Tempo theft. Steal a small amount of mob's movement speed and gives you it for 4 seconds. 50% stolen speed. That would definitely make us a lot quicker. Or the artifact charge. I'm interested in this one. Let's try this out. Oh, wow, guys. Whoa. Okay, we need to test this really quick. I really, really want to try this one out. So we are just going to go to a place where we could easily jump into some enemies. We'll go to the creepy crypt. Let's just go right on into it. I want to test it out. It seems awesome. And then we're going to wrap up the episode. I just want to see how it ultimately looks. I wonder how it's going to combine with our fires if we do fire and poison damage then at the same exact time. That would be pretty awesome. So let's get our fire arrows going here. And then we just need some mobs. Alright, so it doesn't look like it combines, unfortunately. But, jeez, it does leave that poison trail. Look at that poison trail. Like, it's just poison across everywhere. It's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. Yeah, this is pretty cool. All right. Let's return to camp here. All right, that's all I wanted to check out there. I was just a little bit curious on how it was going to look. Anywhoosins. So guys, we are going to wrap things up there. I got a little distracted there. I got some notifications on the phone. You guys know how it be. There's always distractions. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up there. So a cool tack on to our overall build. I'm super excited about it. And I'm super excited to keep moving down the pipeline with things here. I think next episode we might continue on the main story again in apocalypse mode, do some missions, get some stuff, and then go back to another ancient hunt. Not 100% sure yet. We'll kind of feel that out. But guys, with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like down below. Better yet, leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking on this series. If you are new here, you do want to follow along, definitely hit that subscribe button and bell notification. I'll let you know every single time a new episode is posted here on the channel. I do stream over on Twitch. A link is in the description down below, along with the link to the community Discord if you feel like keeping up to date with everything that is going on here on the channel and just hanging out, chatting with a cool group of people. It's a nice place to hang out. But again, if you do want those updates, it's the main place to go for all of those. But other than that, thank you so much for hanging with me today. I appreciate it so very much, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take it easy.